Aries, welcome to your September monthly love reading here at Soul Evolution Zero. Today's reading is for anyone who has a special person in mind, and I'll be looking at your current situation and where the situation might be heading in the month of September. I'll be pulling some oracle cards for more information. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading, so take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Also check your moon, rising and Venus placements and see if other videos might be helpful to you. A quick reminder that energies are not gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself as needed. Keep in mind that time is fluid and energies shift all the time. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on my channel, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell in order not to miss any of my future readings, or leave me comments. I am going to be truly grateful for all of that. Okay guys, now let's get into your reading. My spirit guides that do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all, please come with clear guided messages. So guys, what I'm going to do first is get all the cards on the table along with oracle cards. If you want to skip this part, the timestamps will be down below. Okay, otherwise just think about the person you want to ask. And think about the situation that you're dealing with, and we're going to take a look at what is happening for you in the month of September. So Aries, what's your current situation with your person? Let's take a look here. We do have 9 of Wands coming through. Now, what are the obstacles and challenges you're facing? We do have the Major Arcana, the Hierophant. Okay, now let's take a look what your desires and aspiration in regards to the situation and this individual. We do have the 4 of Wands. Now let's see what was the root cause of the situation. Okay, we do have the 3 of Cups here. Let's take a look what was happening between you and this individual in the recent past. We do have the Knight of Swords. Now, what future energies are going to be coming up in this connection in the month of September? So what might be changing and shifting for you guys? We do have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Now let's take a look at your current energy towards this person. We do have the 8 of Wands. Now let's see their energy towards you at this time. We do have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Now what are your hopes and fears? We have the High Priestess, Major Arcana. And let's see where the situation might be heading in the month of September. We do have the Page of Swords. Okay, now let's get some oracle cards as well. So let's start with the Romance Angels deck. So Spirit, what do we need to know for Aries and their person? We do have Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Okay, let's get one more. We have Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, now let's get some other oracle cards. This is the Numerology deck, so let's see here what else we need to know. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Okay. Let's grab Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, we have number 38, to be fair. And let's also see what Energy Oracle wants to say. We have number 29, the World. Okay, there. And lastly, I just want to grab a few messages from the Universal Oracle deck. So let's see here, Aries, what else we need to know in regards to your person, your situation, and you. We have pleasure, enjoyment, sensuality, and physicality. We also have perspective, the bigger picture. We have explore, experience, adventure, wonder, and journey. And let's get one more card. And we have temptation, impulse, and betrayal. Okay. So, what's happening for you guys? So, the current situation between you and your person, we did get the 9 of Wands here. So, I feel like right now you guys might be experiencing some challenges in this connection, and it might be due to one of you being really closed off, maybe putting some sort of boundaries. Okay, and I feel like this might be your person's energy right now for some reason. And the reason why I'm saying that, because we did get the 9 of Pentacles here as their energy towards you. And 9 of Pentacles is usually, you know, an energy of wanting to be single, wanting to be maybe more independent, and that's their energy right now towards you. I know I'm getting ahead of of the reading here, but that's what I'm getting, and I just really wanted to show you. We did get 9-9 here, so for some of you, you know, it might be a specific message. You might want to look up 9-9 as an angel number and see what this particular number might mean for you. However, I feel there's some sort of resistance when it comes to this individual. Maybe you guys have experienced in the past some sort of either an argument or conflict, and now this person is putting up, I feel like, some sort of boundaries towards you at this point, and maybe they're just not ready to open up and be more open and vulnerable when it comes to this connection right now. The other challenge that I see here, we did get Major Arcana, the Hierophant. So I feel like you might be on a different pages with this individual, because you might be looking for some sort of commitment or committed relationship, and this person is not ready for any type of commitment, because usually the Hierophant does talk about commitment, or even even marriage for some of you guys. So I feel maybe you're looking to a relationship where you want to have a long-term partnership, and this person might not be quite ready yet to to be in that type of relationship. Now, also when it comes to your desires, aspirations, I do see the 4 of Wands, which is also indicating that you are desiring to be more stable within this connection. You do want to bring some sort of stability. You do want to perhaps again create, for some of you, either a family with this individual. Okay, so there is a strong desire here to build some sort of foundation to have a long-term relationship. However, this person might not be, willing to accept this idea, and that's where the conflict comes in, because you might be on different pages right now. It doesn't mean that this person will never be ready for that, but at least for now, I feel like they might be resisting or trying to, protect themselves, put some sort of boundaries around them, because they feel they're just not ready to invest this much into this connection with you at this time. The root cause of the situation, we do have the Three of Cups here. So I feel like before, you guys were really enjoying one another. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration, lighthearted energy. So I feel like when you guys either started, dating or seeing one another, connecting to one another, there was this lighthearted energy between you two. But then I guess you, Aries, wanted something more, and your person perhaps did not expect that you would actually maybe want something more from them. They were okay with just having, this type of relationship where perhaps there might not have been a lot of responsibilities, and that's what this person was, looking for. But again, now you might perhaps want something more from this individual, and they're just not, on the same page. Also, for some of you, Three of Cups might indicate a third party interruption, meaning that there might have been either other people involved, or there might have been a work situation that might have been sort of, interrupting this connection. So please take it how it might resonate for you, because I know it's not going to resonate with all of you since it is a general reading. But again, I see this Three of Cups more of you having, very lighthearted energy, and maybe having a lot of fun together, but then not taking a lot of responsibility, or perhaps being too serious about this connection. Now, I feel like, Aries, you do want more stability in your life, especially when it comes to this connection. And maybe this person is just, as I said, they're just not ready yet to perhaps to take on that responsibility for this connection, and overall, for you. Okay, so the recent past events, we did get the Knight of Swords here. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there was some sort of conversation that perhaps led to the challenges that you're experiencing right now. Maybe you've tried explaining to this person that this is what you actually want from this relationship, and perhaps this conversation did not go the way you would hope for. For some of you, as I said, you might have had some sort of an argument. Okay, so I do see that there was a lot of impulsiveness. There was a lot of, maybe words spoken that perhaps either hurtful to you or to the other person, and now you're actually in this place where you might not even know where you're standing with this individual. Also, what I'm getting with this Hierophant here, for some of you, again, it's not going to resonate for all, but for some of you, maybe either you or your person might have been already in some sort of committed relationship, and you needed this time to really work through, and maybe you were thinking of leaving that other commitment, and right now it is a challenge for both of you, because you still need, either you or your person need to work things out in order to deal with that other person, especially when it comes to marriage, and especially if there's kids involved. So it does take time for things to sort out, right? So again, there is a specific message for some of you out there that might resonate with this message that I'm getting. Okay, now the future energy, we did get the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I love this energy because it does talk about, you know, being very stable within yourself, being very caring and nurturing towards others. So I feel like this energy is actually a good indication that you guys will be sorting things out with this individual. You are going to come in some sort of stability. Of course, it doesn't mean that you guys are going to decide on committing to one another right away, but there's going to be some sort of certainty. You're going to know where perhaps this connection is leading. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles is very abundant in her energy. She knows what she's doing, she knows what she's wanting, and she usually gets that. Okay, so there's a beautiful energy here that you guys are going to be stepping into. So I do see like positive shift when it comes to this connection in the future. Okay, because Queen of Pentacles is also indication. She's usually representing a spouse or a wife. So whatever your gender is, again, if you're a male, it might represent that you might be a husband. But again, we're not talking about genders here. What it tells me that in the future there is this potential for you to become this Queen of Pentacles again with this individual, but I don't want you to think that it's going to happen overnight, or this person is going to, you know, accept this idea right away. So you do need to be patient about it, but there is this potential that things will finally, you know, fall into place between you and this individual, but it might take some time for both of you. Okay, now your energy towards this person is the Eight of Wands. So I do really see that you, Aries, first of all, you are a fire sign and you are very passionate, you are very energetic. And the Eight of Wands signifies that you do want some sort of fast movement, fast progression, especially when it comes to this connection. So you might be someone who might be a little bit impatient. Okay, but you do want to expand, you do want to take this connection to the next level, and you're ready to move forward. However, as I mentioned to you, that your person right now, your person's energy towards you is the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they're already sort of comfortable where they're standing with you, and I feel like they're not wanting to rush things. I feel they might be more focusing on their finances or career at this time for some of you, and they're also very abundant within themselves. So the good thing about Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very self-sufficient, someone who's independent. They're not going to be codependent upon you. They're not going to have any sort of addictions, like emotional attachments when it comes to this connection. So that's a good thing about Nine of Pentacles, because it's a healthy energy. However, this person might want to have more freedom when it comes to this connection. And I don't mean that they're going to be like, you know, finding other people on the side. It's just that perhaps they're not quite ready to be in a committed relationship. So they might want to date you, or they might want to spend quality time with you, but to take some sort of responsibility or to get into a you know, especially if it comes to the marriage, they might want to take their time and think through what is it that they want, how they want it. So again, I feel like they don't want to be pushed into anything, and they do want to take their time to think about it. Again, it doesn't mean that they're always going to be resistant to this idea, but maybe perhaps at this time they do have other priorities like work or career that they're more focusing on right now, and I feel like they're comfortable right now in this situation with you, as long as you're not pushing them or making them do something that they're not ready for. Okay, so for your hopes and fears, we did get the High Priestess. So I feel like you're afraid that perhaps you might have set yourself up for some expectation, and you might feel that the future is unknown with this individual. And again, if you don't want to be disappointed, try staying away from any ideas or any sort of expectations you might have, because again, you can't really predict how the other person might act, especially when you're trying to push them to do things that they're not ready for. Okay, so I feel like your fear here is not knowing the future, not knowing where the situation is heading, and you really perhaps need to work on yourself and release any fears, and really try to be in the present moment and see where things go. Try to be, again, don't have certain expectations. I know it might be difficult to do, especially if you're the type of person who likes stability, who wants some sort of a plan. But again, sometimes things do not go as we plan to. So again, if you don't want to be disappointed, if you don't want to be upset about the situation, I feel like you need to just really accept the situation for what it is. When it comes to your hopes, the High Priestess tells you that you might want to use your intuition when it comes to this individual, and if you feel like things are not right for you, then you always have a choice to either step away from this connection, or really see how this person is treating you, what's their actions towards you, and you really want to use your discernment and kind of follow this intuition. And I feel your intuition is really going to help you, guide you in this particular situation when it comes to this individual. Of course, you need to be aware of any red flags you might be getting with this individual. But again, if you feel that this person might need some more time, then obviously you need to perhaps be more understanding. Okay, again, if you've been dealing, let's say, for example, with this person for 10 years and they keep on promising you things and telling you, we're going to get into commitment, but it's going to happen later on, obviously, then you need to decide for yourself if this is something you are willing to put up with. Okay, so again, use your intuition in order to help you navigate in this situation. Now, when it comes to the outcome for both of you in the month of September, we do have the Page of Swords. So I don't see a lot of changes happening, to be honest with you, in the month of September, because pages do not talk about any type of movement. However, I do see you actually watching this person, actually perhaps watching their actions, how they might be approaching the situation. So I feel like you might be the observer in the month of September, and really looking to see how this person is going to interact with you. How are they going to be working on this relationship? Perhaps you might want to see if they're putting enough effort and energy into this connection. And then I feel from this point, again, you might be deciding for yourself whether or not you want to be in this type of relationship. Because again, if you guys are not on the same page, you might want to reconsider, or you might be willing to wait for this individual. So again, it's going to be very personal for everyone. Now, moving forward with your oracle cards, we do have flirt. Okay, so again, Spirit is wanting you to be more lighthearted, okay, as the Three of Cups. So perhaps you do need to get back to this energy where I talked about in the beginning, when you guys just met, you did have this lighthearted energy together. You had a lot of fun. You created maybe a lot of great memories. And Spirit wants you to be in this energy again. Perhaps because you've been taking the situation too seriously, and now you might just want to have some sort of, a break from that. And I think this is something might help you out in this connection with this individual. So you might want to take this advice. Now we also have healing family issues. Okay, so for some of you, this card specifically talks about parents. So for some of you, there might be an interruption when it comes to relatives or parents, but I often see this card as having some sort of unresolved family issues. Again, for some of you, you or your person might be in another connection, in another commitment, and this is something that you need to resolve first in order to move forward with the situation. And for those of you who are not in any committed relationship elsewhere, I feel this is just resolving this issue when it comes to this person, okay? So you might really want to take the time and see how to approach the situation in the best possible way, okay? Now, moving forward with other cards here. So we did get a personal issue reaches resolution. So I feel like Spirit is encouraging you that things are going to be resolved when it comes to the situation. So again, you don't need to stress yourself out or worry too much, because there's going to be a resolution to the situation that you're in right now. Also, we did get number 38, to be fair, and this is very similar to the Justice card, Libra energy. So I feel there's going to be justice here for you. There's going to be fairness. There's going to be equal what's the word I'm looking for? Like, there's going to be equal karma for both of you, okay? So I feel maybe you might be feeling that the situation is not fair to you at this moment. However, I feel like Spirit, again, is just indicating that with time, everything is going to fall into place. And if you felt like there was some sort of injustice before, definitely things are going to come into balance and you're going to obtain this harmony. The situation is going to be justified, and perhaps, again, you need to be a little bit more patient and see how the situation is going to unfold. Another card, number 29, the World. Okay, so Spirit is indicating that you have the whole world in front of you. So there's many options, there's many possibilities for you. Let's say you and this person will not end up together. Again, Spirit is saying that there's going to be other opportunity, there's going to be other people, okay? Again, I'm not saying that this is going to be the case for you, but Spirit is really wanting you to have like a bigger perspective, wider perspective to the situation, because even though again, you might have set up yourself for some sort of expectations. Again, sometimes, Spirit has a plan, and sometimes there are certain things when we cannot have control over. But this card does indicate that you're kind of, you know, you are right now this person looking at the world, okay, and you do have a lot of opportunities coming for you. So don't be discouraged by maybe certain circumstances you're facing right now. Okay, now with these universal oracle cards, we do have pleasure, enjoyment, sensuality, and physicality. Again, Spirit is wanting you to have more fun times, okay, in your life, to have more pleasure, more enjoyment. Perhaps you might want to find something that you really like doing, follow your passion, spend time with people that make you happy, okay? Whatever it is that makes you, again, being in this lighthearted energy, do that. And I feel like it's really going to, lighten your situation. It might also distract you from any heavy thoughts you might be getting. And again, it's just really going to help you, get through the challenges you're facing right now. We did get the perspective, so the bigger picture. Again, Spirit is wanting you to take a closer look at the situation and seeing the bigger picture. Sometimes things do not fall into place as we hoped for a reason. So there might be a specific reason why you and this person are currently experiencing these challenges in this situation. So Spirit is wanting you to learn from any experiences that you might be getting in your life, whether they're negative or positive. There's always a lesson to be learned, okay? Now, we also have explore, experience, adventure, wonder, and journey. Again, it's very similar to this world card where Spirit is wanting you to explore more, perhaps create more experiences in your life, get more opportunities, go on adventure. For some of you, you might actually go on a physical, adventure or journey, maybe, travel somewhere. Okay, so that's a message for some of you out there. You might be thinking of taking some sort of a break or going on vacation or just, a trip somewhere. So for some of you, there's the strong indication that you need to bring more, positive things into your life. And I feel like it's really going to help you with this current, individual and with this current connection. Also, this world card is like the major arcana of the world. So I feel like very soon you're going to be closing out some sort of a chapter or a cycle with this individual. And again, once you close that old cycle phase or chapter with them, there's going to be something new. And I feel like you are going to get to a place where you both are going to find this resolution. Okay, so stay optimistic about it. Now, the last card that you got was the temptation, impulse, and betrayal here. So for some of you, there is a specific message that there might be something or someone that might be tempting you, because it's very similar energy to the devil card. Okay, so temptation, this is something that might be distracting you. Okay, so keep in mind, it does say impulse or betrayal. So maybe perhaps you've experienced some sort of impulse. Again, with this Knight of Swords, I do see you being very impulsive, okay? Especially when you're in your emotions and feelings, you might act a certain way or say something, okay, that might be hurtful, okay, or it might be an energy of your person. Again, they might possess that type of energy whenever they're getting out of the control. So I feel there might be either a situation or something that might be sort of like a challenge here where you really need to use your intuition and not fall for this tempting energy. So whatever it is might be, again, it might represent a lot of things, and since it's a general reading, again, it might be different for all, but I feel like you might know what I'm talking about here, especially for those of you who have experienced this type of energy before, so particularly in this connection. So there is a warning for you that you do need to be careful, okay? And again, use your discernment and intuition when it comes to this person and this connection. But overall, I do feel that there's going to be an improvement, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, so just try to be, patient. Again, it doesn't mean that you do need to put your life on hold, wait for this person, or sacrifice for them your own life. So do what is best, for you. And I don't mean to be selfish or anything, but again, you do need to have the self-love, self-respect for yourself, and whatever is necessary and makes you feel good, just go ahead and do it, okay? So Aries, that's all I have for you. I hope it has resonated. You might also want to check other videos related to your situation. Again, if you know your moon, rising, and Venus placements, those videos might be helpful for you. Otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next videos. Take care.